Building in The Sims without cheats is nearly impossible for me. And most of this stuff doesn't really even feel like cheating. It more just feels like build tools. Even like move objects, which is literally a cheat, doesn't really feel like a cheat because it's just a decorating tool. But I thought it might be kind of fun to try to challenge myself to do an entire build with no cheats. And we're gonna take this kind of to an extreme mode. So obviously no command line cheats like move objects or ignore gameplay unlocks. We definitely can't use things like debug, but I'm also not gonna let myself alt place. I won't use F5 to place on quarter tiles. I don't want to do like the Shift C thing to adjust the roofs more finely. We're gonna play like base level, no hotkeys or cheats Sims 4. Now I have done this before to varying degrees of success. The builds don't usually turn out bad, they just turn out worse than I would have liked them to. Like mostly these videos just frustrate me because I wish I could have put a plant like this much closer to the wall. So it's not really a big deal, but it's just those little things that really get to you. But I think I might have a hack for this because I'm gonna try and build in Mount Komorebi, specifically up here in the mountains, because I think one of the things that I find the most difficult with no cheats is landscaping. And so if I build it in the snow, we can get away with landscaping a little bit less. And it's also just been a while since I've built up here. They're pretty much all 30 by 20 lots, though this one is 50 by 50 and I'm kind of intimidated by that. So I'm gonna try over here maybe. Oh, this house is beautiful. I'm gonna feel real bad bulldozing it. How's the lighting? Oh no. Okay, we'll do it in the morning. But see, there's just not really very many plants in the environment, so a few trees, some rocks, couple of bushes, that'll cover it, and it won't look empty because it's all covered in snow and it blends in. Okay, well let's just start kind of winging it and putting something together. I really like the bridge thing. The original house on this lot kind of had something similar, and I did something kind of like that in one of the lots that I built for Snowy Escape, so I might try and do something like that on our house too. I wonder what color wood we want to use. I do like this default color. It's kind of like a cooler toned light brown. Okay, maybe the front door could be like right here, and maybe I'll start with the roof. So we can always adjust the shape of the rooms to fit the roof better, because I feel like the roof is kind of the main thing. Is that even? Oh, nope, it's not. Okay. It's really hard to see what's even with the roof right now. It's completely covered in snow, so I can't really tell what I'm doing. Is that the same height? I think so. Okay, well, let's put this like all the way across the whole top. I'm already thinking that I would like to try and curve it a little bit, but then I'm like, oh, I can't do my Shift C button that I would like to. So then I'm thinking maybe I actually shouldn't try and curve it. Sometimes when I do these challenges and I kind of make up my own rules, I sort of stump myself about what should and shouldn't be allowed. I guess it doesn't actually matter all that much. We just have to figure out what's in the spirit of the challenge and then stick to that. I think as long as our intention is to not cheat and we kind of stay true to that, it should be fine. Okay, so these are the matching wood swatches to the foundation that I put. I think I like that. And then I'll probably get some really nice little columns in here too. Make sure we have the foundation everywhere. Maybe even raise it up a little bit. Okay, I think I want to extend the house because I don't really like the clipping right there. So I think I want to extend it out so you can't see the roof. And maybe there could be like a little tiny back porch, just something simple. The house is actually kind of big. That's gonna be good because we can't put stuff close together. We're gonna be kind of stuck like that. Oh no, I actually didn't think about the windows. You have to be kind of careful because sometimes they don't want to place. That should be fine. Is there a platform trim that matches? The answer is yes. There is one that matches. Okay, so we can try that. Oh, I hope that I'm able to paint every single roof piece. I get nervous about that when it's snowing because I can't actually tell where I've clicked. So I'm just gonna click everywhere like multiple times just to be sure. I think I definitely have got it. Oh, these could be a fun little touch. I'm pleasantly surprised that that actually lets me place it right there because I was kind of scared that it wouldn't work. You never know if you're gonna need move objects for a thing like that. I think it's gonna be more of a problem like right here. Yeah, because you can't put it at the exact height. Okay, I won't do it on this part. Okay, I'm just putting a little bit of a roof trim. Maybe it should have been gray because then it blends in with that better. Okay, so this wallpaper, oops, I missed one. Hold on, there you go. See, there's always something. Okay, so this wallpaper is obviously from Snowy Escape. I'm kind of trying to mimic like this building a little bit. I might put the wood at the bottom and then the paneling at the top. I might try and do a little bit of a mixture of the two different sizes because I kind of like how there's variety in the height. I think I missed more roof trim. That's so embarrassing. Okay, I've got it. Okay, Snowy Escape staircase. Let's copy that back here, maybe off to the side. So there's two ways to come and go from here. I've got a door right here and a big door in the front. I'm gonna put a little side door on the back. I'm kind of tempted to use this lower window. I kind of like how that looks on this building. I don't know what's gonna be in this building, honestly. I just like the idea of some sort of separate space. We could even do it as like an art studio. I mean, like, it kind of just depends how we furnish the house. We've got a lot of options, so we don't need to worry about it too much. Okay, I'm gonna put the the windows like this downstairs, kind of in the center of that. I'll use those just like this back here. I may want to rearrange them once we do the floor plan. I mean, I guess maybe I should have done the floor plan first, but oh no, that's fine. As long as they're separate. I don't really like the height that those windows are placing on. Maybe I'll just use that one. What if I put two of, I'm being picky. This is so bad. Okay, let's just figure out the floor plan. I gotta stop. Just gonna use like a plain wood floor as a base. And actually, maybe I'll just put this wallpaper inside too as a base. Okay, I kind of like the idea of there being a larger staircase sort of to the back. And I think I might also steal some space from here and make this into a bathroom. So we have kind of essentially like an entrance hallway and a little bathroom down here. I am gonna need some windows, but I don't care if they look kind of weird from the back. Okay, so then we can do a little archway right there. I'm gonna raise this part up on just like a very slight little platform. What? I had this lowered. Oh, we are gonna be in for it. Platforms are like unbearably annoying to work with, as you probably know. Maybe I'll extend the platform that's in here just a little bit. Oh, that looks cool. Okay, you see, the cheats thing hasn't really been an issue yet. It's honestly been like fine so far, but we haven't started furnishing, and that's where it really becomes a problem. Okay, I'm gonna put this table right here. I'd like to have kind of like a light blue color as an accent, but we'll see how that goes. Kind of like this. I like that mountains vibe, so try and draw on the light blue on here too. This is the hot pot. I'll put that on the table. I'm trying to decide where I want to put the kitchen. I think maybe as a whole, this front part is like a little bit too big. So what is sort of tempting to me is maybe to split it up. I gotta fix the foundation again. But if we split it up, we could have like an office in here. The living room will be inside of this big room. And then we can put the kitchen in here, kind of tucked away. Okay, I'll put the bathroom door in the downstairs hallway. Okay, so that gives us maybe one bedroom downstairs. Let's think about the upstairs real quick. That actually came together really easily. It was like fine. So upstairs, we've got a little hallway, 1, 2, 3 more bedrooms, plus an upstairs bathroom. That works perfect. I'm gonna start by trying to fill in the Snowy Escape kitchen counters in here. Maybe we do, oh no. Oh, not thought through, not thought through. So maybe they have a stone flooring. Oh, I'm scared. I didn't even think about some of this stuff, like physically not letting me place it. The stove should be fine over here. That won't be in the way of anything. And they could have the sink back here. That's also not in anybody's way. I don't like that the fridge is wooden. I kind of want the fridge to be metal so it matches better. And it's like a contrasting color. Should I use this? There is tile from Snowy Escape, so we could use this like light blue tile I was talking about. Oh, I know what I want to do. I'm gonna swap this door out. I want to use this door like so badly. I'd love to have one of the ones that has color to it, but I don't think it's gonna work. We can just use the plain one. Okay, here we go. Trying to place kitchen clutter without any move objects cheats. I especially like how it currently feels like not a single thing slots up here onto this little shelf. Okay, you can't put a microwave right here. You actually can't really put like anything, but I might put the hot pot again. Or maybe the kettle would be better. Oh, okay, they can have a kettle over here and the hot pot can be over here. This hanging plant is really nice, although I can't alt place it, so I can't like move it up or down on the wall like I would kind of want to. There's another one from Lovestruck. I wonder if I could put this one right here. That gets us some nice greenery on that wall. Okay, I put like a food warmer inside of that shelf. I don't want to fill every single shelf, but I will put like some of the things in a few of the shelves. So there's at least like stuff around. Maybe we could put, oh, maybe we could do the fire alarm on that wall because it's kind of blank. I can't put anything anywhere. It's so hard. Okay, I'm gonna look through everything in Snowy Escape again because we're gonna want to start trying to get some more decor. Oh, see, like this could be nice. We can put the shoe hanging up too. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Never mind. Maybe this could be cute inside of this room. Little tea shelf. The fact that I cannot scoot the trash can. That's like the first worst thing that's happened to us so far. Because I want to be able to put that against the wall so bad. Okay, the mailbox does fit up here still, thankfully. So we can do that outside. There's some fun things like the rain chain that we could try and put. Oh, I was just about to try and size up the rug, but I can't do that either. Oh my God. Really? I'm gonna delete those windows because I want to scoot this back so I can have more space. Okay, let's find anything blue. Anything that can kind of try and tie it together. Oh, we could use this doormat. That's got snow and trees. No, I don't like it. I was actually kind of wondering about this one. This is actually the horse ranch rug, but sometimes to me, it screams like mountains. Other times it kind of has like a wave sort of vibe. And either way, it works. Oh, okay. So tell me why I can place this plant right there, but not here. Are you kidding? That's because the footprint of the fireplace is so big. Maybe I won't use the fireplace then. Let's put like a TV on the wall. Or, well, maybe the TV, oh, it's floating. That's cool. There's a few different tables where the TVs don't slot quite right on them. I think they fixed the base game one. I never noticed that it happened on this one though. Oh, let's use this picture. The frame TV is perfect. Oh, you know what? This one might have been kind of cool to try and use. I guess the only thing is that it's very specific where it kind of fits. You don't even notice that the footprint of this stuff is weird until you try and place it and nothing works. I can't put it anywhere. We can use it in one of the other rooms. Does it place on the corner? No. I'm sorry you have to watch me do this. Honestly, like, this is just pitiful. Okay, I put these two windows off to the side. It looks kind of weird from the outside, but I'll cover it with a tree or something so you won't be able to tell. Maybe I'll just do one actually. Can't, oh, I was gonna say can't intersect other objects. There was a light there already. I'm so quick to jump to panic about things right now. Like every little thing with this, I'm like, oh no, it doesn't work. But sometimes I'm overreacting. Oh, okay, can't put curtains there. That's fine. I don't even want curtains. No, that's like so totally cool with me. I don't even care. Oh, is that because of the TV? Can you not put anything on there? Even the little things place. Okay, I guess I'll just put a little plant. I wonder if I could put a candle. That is the only place the candle will place, but that's fine. I was actually really excited about the idea of some kind of chair, but that's kind of the only place that it can be scooted into the corner. I guess I just kind of feel like maybe that doesn't look good, but it does fit. Maybe I'll put the thermostat on this wall, easy access. Have a little clock right there. I would love to have a plant on the floor, like something right here. But as you will soon find out, they're not gonna place where I want them to, because what I want is for the plant to be like right here. But this is the only place that it can go. I wonder if maybe we could scoot this over and then put, oh no, that doesn't work. Okay, and that can't go, okay. That's the best we can do. It's okay in there. It's okay. Let's think about reworking the entryway. Okay, that doesn't go right there, so it has to be here. Do any plants go next to this door or, okay, that's what I thought. So the door is very large. I had done that on purpose because I kind of wanted an excuse to use the big one, but now I kind of think that maybe it's better to have the smaller one because then we can actually put, oh my God, really? Is that because of this? Oh, okay. Oh no, never mind. We can still have that door then. Okay, maybe we could do the snowy escape little mat. We can put some nice artwork on the wall right there. I actually don't like this floor mat. I'm looking for a long and skinny blue rug. I don't really like that one either, but it might just be the best we could do. Okay, this sign makes them take their shoes off at the door, which is kind of fun, so I'll put that. I don't really use it very often because I find it kind of glitchy. Like the animation of them taking their shoes off, it kind of like gets stuck in a loop of the spinning. At least it used to. I don't know if it does it anymore. I just kind of got out of the habit of putting that. There's other ways you can do it too. You can like disallow shoes inside with the shoe rack, but it really is just one of those things that I've kind of gotten out of practice of placing, but I probably should try again. You don't place on there? Does anything place on there? Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I've got a little table and some artwork. I think that might be the best we can do inside of the hallway, unfortunately. Let me do the bathroom real quick. Oh, which actually might not even work how I want it to. Okay, bathtub can't go downstairs. We have to do a shower downstairs. That's because we can't fit a sink. Oh man. I guess this door could go on the far end. I just really want it to be centered. I think it looks way better centered from out here. Well, also, this bathroom could be just like a toilet and a sink. I don't even think that's so unrealistic. We can have a giant plant now. The toilet paper has to go so far over, which kind of bothers me, but I guess it's fine. We can just leave the bathroom like this. Maybe I'll do that upstairs bathroom real quick too then. I'm putting the toilet directly in front of the window and everybody's gonna just have to deal with it. I love that hanging plant. It's kind of carrying for us. Oh my God, I can't put this anywhere. Why? I mean, it just makes you realize how strange some of the slotting is and like how the object footprints are kind of strange. It's just so often things place in like the weirdest ways. Can I get this bookshelf? Oh man. Can I get any bookshelf? I could do this one, which I don't really want. That one doesn't fit. This one should. That's base game, so. Let's get a really big piece of artwork to put on this wall. I'm wondering about, oh, it can only place that high up because of the stairs. Really? I mean, wow. Okay, let's try that one. Okay, so in this room downstairs, I think I'm gonna make it the office. It's gonna need a couple of things for it to make sense as an office. I'm thinking about using this. This item is actually from Businesses and Hobbies, but I feel like it kind of works. Can I fit a desk chair? Oh, thank God. Okay. You just never know. Let's get a nice computer in here. This plant from Businesses and Hobbies is also kind of carrying because it lets me place it in a lot of areas that I feel like it shouldn't, but it somehow for some reason still does. Then I'm thinking this picture because it's kind of mountainy, and maybe this is finally the room where, no. See, if I could size this up, it would be fine, but I'm not allowed to size things up, so I don't like that. I also don't like this anymore. Maybe it should be blue. I'm just trying to get more of an accent color around the place, and I kind of like the blue because it has like that icy, almost snowy a little bit vibe. That one looks looks kind of good because it's low. Maybe we try one of the cork boards because that way you could hang up postcards. Okay, I put some book clutter in here. They could have like an open diary, almost like they were writing it right there. And that's the whole downstairs. Although I haven't done the outside yet. Maybe I'll do this room across the hall first before the bedrooms. Oh my, these lights do not want to place where I want them to. I guess that's okay right there. I think it might have to be a ceiling one in front of this door. Okay, I'm sticking a chess table on this long hallway. And then I'm thinking inside of this room, at first I had kind of thought that I would make it into an art studio, but now I'm wondering about making it into a gym because the people who live here probably do a lot of rock climbing and like skiing and stuff. So it makes sense for them to have an in-home gym. Can I even fit a yoga mat in here? With this thing curved, you can't really put much. Maybe I'll just put that against the wall like this. Okay, the yoga mat does fit, just barely. Oh, that kind of has like a mountainy vibe. That's cute. Wait, maybe that could go. What? What are you intersecting? What? Oh, this is making me so mad. It's unbelievable. I think what's so frustrating to me about it is that it's not even like this stuff needs to be placed this way for it to be functional. Like, this is not intersecting the yoga mat. I know if I put this here with Cheats, it would let me place it there. Like, it would be fine. My sim could still use the yoga mat, but for some reason the game thinks that it can't go there. And it's just wall decor. Like, it doesn't even matter. And like this stuff, placing that far off the wall, I want to scoot it. And you can, but only with Alt, and I'm not allowed to use Alt. So now it just looks dumb. I can't even put a hanging plant. None of the tiny plants fit. Oh, I can use this one. Oh, thank God. Okay, the gym has to be done. I can't. That was the worst room so far. That was the most annoying thing so far. Okay, wherever we can fit a double bed nicely, that's gonna become the primary bedroom. I don't even really care where it is or what it is. It's just wherever the double bed fits, that's the primary bedroom. I think this one should be okay like this. We do have this giant dresser, which I might use in here. Oh, maybe the double bedroom would be better in here. Put the comfy gamer kit rug down. Are you kidding? The way that the artwork places even is annoying. I think I'll put some kind of nice artwork above the bed too. This one kind of matches. Oh, I'm really surprised that that places. That's very impressive. Your Sims can still walk through here. They just need half a tile for them to be able to walk. But this is what I mean. Like, how does that work? But then I can't put a plant next to it. It makes no sense. Okay, I'll get a mirror right there. I got some Desert Luxe kit curtains because it brings in some of that pink. I like this bedroom. Okay, I think I'm gonna do like kind of a fun ski themed kids room because I don't really use this color very often. Also, the neighbors are now mowing their lawn on like this side of the house, so it's getting kind of loud. They might even be trimming bushes. I don't really know the sound of like different machinery. I couldn't tell you the difference just from hearing it. I just mention it because I'm sorry if you can hear it. Okay, this is actually not so bad. Maybe we could have a white dresser for this sim. Snowy Escape has a really cool little toy that we could put. Oh, I hate Blarfy being that. I want to have it like right in the middle, you know, but you can't. It doesn't slot there. I can't even put Blarfy in the corner. That's just ridiculous. Oh, the Yeti one could be kind of fun for us to try. We can hang up the ski gear too, which will be nice. Let's get really brave and see where the posters want to place because I feel like it's probably not going to be good. Maybe we could try and use one of the posters from like high school years because these ones are poster collections, so we can have them close together without having to worry about fitting them together. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll get 2 little bonus windows. The locker bookshelf is kind of okay. We could try that. I like that room. And then maybe this one we can use a different swatch of the same bed. Oh, we can make it Void Critter themed. Oh my God, look at the size of the dollhouse. I mean, obviously we know it's big, but I didn't realize that its footprint was that big. We literally can't even use it. I guess if you shove it in the back corner, it'll work, but I don't really like how that looks. Okay, Void Critter poster, Void Critter trading. I'd love to do Void Critter decals, but I'm not really obsessed with like how they're placing on the walls here. I think it looks kind of silly. If I remember correctly, I think that the little poof from Snowy Escape has a Void Critter swatch. This, oh my God, look at how cute this is. And they've actually got a couple different ones. Which is pretty fun. Maybe we could use them both. Okay, I guess I'll just leave this right here so it's accessible to your Sims. I'm not loving the color scheme or the furniture placement. I think it's kind of random, but you know what? It is what it is. I'm now gonna go outside and do all the landscaping, keeping in mind that I'm not allowed to alt place or like size down or raise up anything. What do they have out in the environment? See, this is all debug, so I can't do bushes like that. I would kind of like something that keeps some leaves. That one even keeps flowers. See, some of this, I'm not sure that the Sims team even knows that it does that. These are actually assorted wildflowers, but I'm gonna put them kind of around because it looks just like a little bit of grass. Do not place this lot down in a place that is summery, okay? We don't want to see what it looks like when these are full grown because they're not supposed to be grown. Oh no, these ones are better. Wait, redo. And these are actually just like plain little white flowers too, which is preferable. So at least all the landscaping has white flowers if you were to place it down somewhere where it was visible. That way it all like kind of matches and goes together. I'm kind of wondering about doing like a little teeny tiny pond. Oh my god, that is horrendous. Never mind. Let's just get some rocks. And to think I was sat here telling you all that I had a hack that was gonna make it look better and be better. Turns out, didn't even make a difference. What if we put a grill outside? Or maybe like a fire pit? Maybe a fire pit is better. We could get a couple things because I could put maybe a telescope in the back. That way your Sims can die. The picnic table is pretty nice, but I think I like the idea of the fire pit a little bit better. We can kind of put it off to the side right there. That's cute. Okay, so they have a mailbox. They don't have an outdoor trash can yet. I'll probably just tuck the outdoor trash can away, like in the back corner over here, so that way it's hidden. And I think the build is done. This is not my finest work. And I think, like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, what's the most frustrating to me is that it would have been better if I could just alt place something. It's so many little things. Like, I hate how this is just a little bit too far over. I hate how this is not against the wall. Like, all those little details, that is what stands out the most to me when I look at this. But it's not bad. It's a nice looking house. It just could be nicer had we allowed ourselves to use cheats. I'm kind of curious to know if any of you have ever tried something like this. Have you ever tried doing like a no cheats build? Maybe you only do no cheats builds and you never use build cheats anyway. So all your builds are like this and you're laughing at me? Let me know in the comments. And I'm gonna put it on the gallery in case you wanna download it. I should have saved before I hit upload. I always think that and then I never actually do it. But we're fine, it didn't break. We're okay. And I think on that note, I'm probably gonna end this video right here. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed watching me struggle and suffer. Oh my God, I hope, can you hear this? I keep trying to stop talking when they start doing the landscaping and then it starts up again as soon as I start talking. Anyway, I'm leaving, so it's fine. I lost my train of thought, whatever, I don't know. I'll see you out tomorrow, okay? Bye, everybody. Notice how my cat came in right at the end of the video. She was like, okay, that's enough. Time for you to stop recording. It's like my boss is telling me to clock out and I've got to leave now.